evening. Good evening. Welcome to Roslyn Court. My name's Morag Butler, and this evening we have Wildwood Jack with us. Come in. There's lots of seats all over the place. You can sit down. We've got Adam and Jane have come to sing for us this evening. We've got a raffle here. Everyone who's in here, you've been entered into the raffle for free, and you can win either one of their CDs or Who Gives the Crap emergency toilet roll. Yeah. Everyone who's bought a ticket is entered. Anyone who donates, any of the people online up there who donate, they're entered. And also anyone who joins in the live chat while the concert's on, they get entered as well, because not everybody can afford to actually buy tickets at the moment, it being a strange time. Right, I'm going to sing a song which is by Merry Hell. Do you know Merry Hell? Yeah, you all heard Merry Hell? Brilliant band, fantastic. And it's called the Coming Home Song. And really, it needs to be in 4-part harmony. If you could all kind of organise that, please, that would be really, really very useful. Okay. Right, on we go. It's quite repetitive, so you'll get it very quickly. Okay. The wind will take our wings. The wind will take our wings. The wind will take our wings, and we will fly away. We will fly away. We will fly away. We will fly away when the wind takes our wings. The fire will burn down. The fire will burn down. The fire will burn down, and the ashes float away. The ashes flow away. The ashes blow away. The ashes blow away when the fire burns down. The oceans will overflow. The oceans overflow. The oceans overflow, and we will wash away. We will wash away. We will wash away. We will wash away when the oceans overflow. I want to live in peace. I want to live in peace. I want to live in peace. But I was born in war. 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 But I want to live in peace. I am coming home. I am coming home. I am coming home. I am a refugee. I am a refugee. I am a refugee. I am a refugee. And I am coming home. The wind will take our wings. you. Thank you, that was lovely. Right, we've got Wildwood Jack now. They got up at 5 o'clock this morning to get here. I'm really, yeah. Well, what is that time? Indeed. So much is their commitment to live music and avoiding the M25 at rush hour. Brilliant, well done. Thank you very much. Let's welcome them to Roslyn Court, please. Hooray! Wildwood Jack!
Cheers, thanks a lot. It wasn't me that woke up at 5 o'clock. It was her.
I always wait with the sun. The sun comes out at 5 in the morning now for those that want to join me any morning for a walk in the woods.
I said we should leave at 7.
He's far too practical.
Well, lovely to be here, and it's kind of 2 years late. So it was due to play here about 2 years ago. Pretty much about now, I think. So sorry for the delay. We're just going to start with a song.
Crashing down, all the ships gone by, the wreck of lives lost at sea, where the moon must lie. When all your dreams are washed away, how you call that home? To live a life 1,000 years, live a life alone. She said, I am a mermaid.
Cheers, thank you. And thanks for tomorrow for such a stirring floor spot. I don't think I've ever been, brought on stage with such a stirring song at the beginning of the night. And Morag, when we sound checked, Morag Morag had a stunt double. She didn't do the sound check herself. I think you were saving it, weren't you?
Yeah,
Because that took me by surprise there. You had a stunt double.
he was quite tall. It was very funny, and he joined in the humour too, which made it even funnier.
So we're also not used to... I'm not looking up there, actually.
I'm not looking up there for the life of me.
You guys can't see it, can you?
No.
You can.
Have you? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
Damn, sorry for my post-lockdown stomach over there. Reason Red in particular.
Wow. A couple of years ago, we got asked to look after a couple of dogs. And sometimes people say something to us, and unbeknownst to them, they've just given us the title for our next song. Anyway, these dogs we got asked to look after. Getting rid of my glasses, I don't need them. Well, these dogs, give you an idea of their personalities. They were called Ronnie and Reggie. And, yeah, well, they lived up to their name, they stole everything. They were a handful.
Totally. Completely psychotic.
So when we went to look after them, the owner didn't really want to tell us about too much about Ronnie and Reggie, because there wasn't that much to say that we might want to hear. So the owner told us about their previous dog. It was a very, very good-natured dog called Banjo. So good-natured that the other dogs in the neighbourhood would take advantage of Banjo. If the gate was left open, the garden gate was left open, they'd come in and they'd steal Banjo's bones. And as soon as they told us that, we thought, there we go, you've just given us our next song there, Banjo's Bones. So, inspired this next song, and there's a little refrain at the end. Given that we've heard you join in with Morag, there's absolutely no excuse for joining in this. Okay, there's a refrain at the end of every verse.
Yeah, this is where they buried Banjo's bones. A couple of times maybe at the end of each verse. There's a track where the wind blows back down a dusty road. By the edge lies a storm, and the words written on the storm say this is where they bury Banjo's bones. The earth turned over in the ground, waiting for the rain to come and damp it down. But the sun be not around.
This is where they bury Banjo's bones.
This is where they bury Banjo's bones. One more time. This is where they bury Banjo's bones. There's a willow tree, dry as a bone, it's bending with the wind and never bowing down. Along the trail comes a hollow sound. This is where they bury Banjo's bones. This is where they bury Banjo's bones. Lovely. And the horse's tails, the moon on the right. There will come a time for a winter song, and the words and the song say the same. This is where they bury Banjo's bones. This is where they bury Banjo's bones. songs stay the same. This is where they buried Banjos Bones. The words and the songs stay the same. This is where they buried Banjos Bones. This is where they buried Banjos Bones. Thank you so much. Yay. The joining in was so good I forgot the words to one of the verses. It took me a while to
I wasn't going to point that out. But,
He was wondering, what's she doing?
I was going to say that was exactly how we rehearsed it.
Oh, was it? Really? Oh, actually, I thought we rehearsed having a set list as well. There you go.
Right.
So he's trying to sneak that one on the floor. Normally it's there, and I thought, what's he up to?
We've only been back in the office a few days. You know what I mean? So, but it is very nice to be back out on the road again and playing gigs again, seeing you lovely people. There's a lot of people here that we know, so it's a double-edged sword because it's beautiful to see you, but it's very hard to get around and like spend time with each and every one of you lovely people.
Yeah, Ramsgate and Margate became our home, sort of temporary home for quite a long time, and we met lots of nice people in Kent for various reasons. So yeah, good to be here.
This is all part of the show, this bit as well. That's it.
While you're thinking then, someone says, is that a tenor uke?
We're not thinking, by
No,
the
we're
way.
not thinking. I'm
Yes,
wondering
definitely
what
that
he's
isn't
thinking.
happening.
But yes, thank you for
I wish,
asking, Morag. I think he's...
What?
Are you waiting?
No?
It is a tenor uke
It's a
then.
tenor ukulele.
Thank you.
Tenor ukulele.
Yep.
And it's different in as much as the bass string of it is a lower string. This ukulele is often strung with a high G, and this is so it's more like a four-string guitar, really. Yeah, that's my theory anyway.
Let's carry on with the instruments as well, because some of you might not be able to see it. We're going to use our Shruti box. It's a lovely Indian drone style instrument, and it's truly international, this, because it's Indian instrument, but it was made by a German in South Wales. So,
Caerphilly, to be precise.
and Jane is now going to start the next song by playing it.
Am I?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Why'd you wear that dress today, my love? Why'd you comb your hair that way, my love? Is it not for me, this pretty dress? Is it not for me to look my best? My love, my love. But on such an ordinary day, woke to see the birds with feathers fine. I heard them sing and I saw them fly. My love, my love. Away you go and you must come back soon, for there are many things to do. Well, hear me when I say, for many things we have to pay. My love, my love. Why'd you wear that dress today, my love? Why'd you comb your hair that way, my love? Rest yourself and ease your weary mind, for I am only gone this shortest time. My love, my love. Past the hour in which she would return, I will wait for her, she'll be back soon. My love, my love.
Cheers, thank you so much.
Yeah.
How's it sound, John? We've got a whole team behind us here.
Yeah, what a
Yeah,
place.
this isn't. It's no regular gig you're sitting in on. We've got some firsts for you as well, because not only is Jane driven on the M25 today, doesn't happen very often. We got a sound. We got video. We got Roger doing the visuals. We got two. We haven't got one person on the sound desk. We've got two.
Grace.
We got John. We got Grace.
Yeah.
Backup. And lights. Chris, you taking care of the lights? It's all going on.
It's all going on, and that's good to
More
remember.
Rags taking care of the raffle.
I'm Sandra, and Phil. Phil is doing
Phil,
everything
Doc's
else.
body. Phil is Morag's stunt double for the
Yeah.
sound check.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah.
An obvious choice.
Yes, absolutely. 6'2".
Right. We like to collect songs on our travels. So we, touring around. I don't know if you know, maybe some of you don't know, but in 2013, we left our little home in Hastings, the South Coast. We had a flat there, and we sold it to buy a small camper van and set sail on the open road back in 2013 and tour around with our music and see where it would take us. And yes, we like to collect the odd song or two on our travels, so we're going to sing a Mexican folk song, which we wish we'd learnt in Mexico, but a couple of miles down the road in Ramsgate is bringing it back home tonight. So you want to tell them what it's about?
I can do, yeah, why not? It was taught to me by a Spanish guy called Umberto that makes delicious coffee and knows a lot of interesting songs. This song is sung in, I'll sing it in Mexican dialect, and that's why I'll tell you it's a song about nostalgia. It's a song of someone deeply missing their homeland and really, really wanting to be there. So it was written about 50 years ago, but obviously it's very poignant for today. Still is, unfortunately. It's called Canción Mixteca. Estoy en el suelo donde he nacido, inmensa nostalgia invade mi pensamiento. El verme tan solo es triste cual que el viento. Quisiera llorar, quisiera morir de sentimiento. Tierra del sol, sospiro per te. Oro lejos, vivo sin amor. El verme tan solo es triste cual que el viento. Quisiera llorar, quisiera morir de sentimiento. Thank you very much.
Don't panic, I'm not going to sing another sad song. I'm just talking to the people at home now, people watching via YouTube. Please, if you can, could you donate to the performers this evening? Because, you know, they've got a camper van to upkeep. And they need all the money they can get. They do this professionally, and this is how they get their money. So please, if you could just donate the price of... If everybody who watched on YouTube donated the price of a cup of coffee, then, you know, they'd be able to almost buy a gallon of petrol. Yeah. So anyway, thank you very much, and get back to them. Thank you.
Thank you, Morag. What a brilliantly put, actually. Very good. Thank you so much. An expensive coffee shop, not Costa. A nice organic one.
Singapore, maybe. Norway, maybe.
Yeah, Norway or Denmark. Anywhere in Scandinavia.
We have been lucky enough to tour in New Zealand a couple of times, and Very nice it was too. Lots of little folk clubs, a bit like this, scattered around the North Island and the South Island. And they're always grateful for anyone that flies 12,000 miles over there to play some music. They've got lots of great musicians themselves, but they seem to make us very welcome when we do it. And the last time we went down to the very tip of the South Island. Anyone been down to the tip of the South Island in New Zealand? Got to be a taker, come on. David. David's been everywhere.
Stewart Island by any chance?
Red. So, on the bottom right-hand corner of the South Island is an area called the Catlins, and we're about to drive past it. And we thought, the Catlins, but that just sounds like cowboys and canyons, doesn't it? So, we took the detour around there, and we were doing that terrible thing you do as a tourist, go looking for coffee and Wi-Fi. And it's quite hard to find in the Catlins. But we came across this incredible place, and there's a guy, he's called Blair, and he's got a gallery there. It's called the Lost Gypsy Gallery. And he started off with his hippie bus. He drove his hippie bus down there, parked it at the side of the road, and the surf's good down there. He loves surfing, and the other thing he loved doing is making what he called rustic automata, which is this incredible interactive artwork based on recycling everything from driftwood to rusty cans to old clocks and anything that was broken, or he could bring it back to life and make it something beautiful. And this gallery just spreads out from this bus. It just spreads out and out. And so eventually he's serving coffee and you pay $5 and have a wander around the gallery. And it's well worth having a look. We saw a little BBC film about it after we discovered it. It's well worth looking at the Lost Gypsy Gallery. And we wrote a song for it. It's called The Lost Gypsy.
Winding clocks, they'll turn around you. Thank you so much.
Cheers, thanks a lot. There's going to be a bit more of a creative light show in the second half as well, apparently. Depending on the mood, the vibe. But with the live stream, you can't.
Yeah, you can't get too creative with your lighting.
And pyrotechnics.
Pyrotechnics, got to say that. Yeah, the pyrotechnics.
Well, because there's something coming in the second half as well. It will be a first ever for us. So you'll all be here for the first time we've ever had this. I'm not going to give the game away.
Experience.
And
That's it. That's
Experience.
It. Yes.
apart from,
Yes.
just to pre-warn you, you're not supposed to laugh, okay?
All right.
That's. I've said enough. Now. Well, we like a lot of styles of acoustic music, and we like a bit of bluegrass music. And we're gonna. Well, bluegrass is one of the few genres of music that has a founding father, has a person who pretty much invented it, Mr. Bill Monroe. And we were playing a folk club in Coventry about a week ago, and a woman came up to us and said she'd seen Mr. Bill Monroe and his Bluegrass Boys in Coventry in 1966.
You're all too young to have been there, of course. Yeah.
I was
And you
minus
watching
-3.
And you watching online are all too young too.
So there's a bit of a chorus as well, I believe.
There is a chorus, and you sound. I mean, I say this to everyone, but I mean it when I tell you. You sound great. So I'd love to hear you sing the chorus to Bluegrass Boy. That'd be terrific. So it's Here's to the Bluegrass Boy, the one with the lonesome voice. Let me hear those songs again. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. High on the hill, there's the lonely sun, driving down to me, and the rain and snow, they're blue again, as the mountain songs begin, from the cuckoo bird and Uncle Ben to rainwater in Jerusalem. Here we go. Here's to the bluegrass boy, one with a lonesome voice, one with a lonesome voice. Let me hear those songs again. Here's to the bluegrass boy, one with a lonesome voice, one with a lonesome voice. Let me hear those songs again. Let me hear those songs again. As the bluebird sings its only song, how I wish my baby was born in time, and for the sake no one's child again.
got a new song for you. Maybe they're all new to you. Maybe they look like they're new to us.
Good point.
Well, there was that period in the, I don't know who experienced, everyone had different experiences of that very first lockdown, and kind of the world stopped, went still. Nobody had to go to work. Well, obviously some people probably did, but the sun was shining. There was a nice period of sunshine for a bit. The world slowed down, pretty much stopped. And that got us thinking, there's that thing about the human condition, kind of when everything's perfect, like when you fall in love or everything's going your way, there's this little sort of knowledge that in this transient, changing life, it's not going to last. Sorry, bringing a downer on you.
Well, thanks very much. Now you tell me.
It doesn't matter how good things are, anyway, I think I've said enough. This is called I Just Found the Blues. When everything's going your way. That'll do.
If anyone wants to join in the clicking when I start, feel free. Some people even do two fingers. I'm terrible with that, so I just stick to the one. But we've noticed
Like a smoky little jazz club. That's the sort of vibe we want you to think about it for a bit.
Sun never sets, stays high in the sky. Flowers are always in bloom, and it only rains if that's what I choose. I just find the blues. Life's green, it's all going my way. Radio's playing my favorite tune, and every game I play, I can't lose. I just found the blues. I'm dizzy on my feet. Life has never been so sweet. You got me so confused. Why don't you come and walk a mile in my shoes? I just found the blues. I just found the blues. Yeah, take another stroll down the avenue. I just found the blues. Take another stroll down the avenue.
bit of a clicking going on there.
Yeah, that's good.
Some of you. Well, no, standout performance.
Well, funny enough, his wife was making a very stand-up
You're making the
performance
right
as well.
moves.
Yeah. And she plays bloody good saxophone. Yeah.
Morag.
Oh, all right.
Word on the street is this next song is the last one in the first half. So we have to tell you for that, don't we?
Right.
Do you make it a...
Yep. Great. Good.
Don't
Thank you
say
for the information. That's good. Yes. Yep. That's fine.
Don't you say something? Didn't you say that?
Never mind. You don't.
If we do...
Don't.
No, this runs like clockwork here, okay?
This is how we try and get tense up.
We are not deviating from the plan.
Not at all. Not at all. They're going to sing a song. Then we're going to pull the raffle, which is what you've all been waiting for, quite frankly. It's all that's kept them in the room
We
so
know.
far.
They won
And
the
then
loo roll. They won the
after
loo roll.
that, when they've won the loo roll, they will have to listen to you again, and then we'll have a break. Yeah, and you at home, that you can do whatever you like after that. Quite frankly, we're
told
finished
you?
with you. Yeah.
Should I have told you two before this then?
No, it doesn't matter.
We've
no,
got
no.
one song left
You've
in this
got-
half.
Right, no, you've got one song, then the raffle, then you've got one song. Yeah.
Oh no, we've got one song.
Oh, he's peaked. He's peaked too early.
And we
What
re-
can we say?
and we
All right,
rehearsed-
hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
And we rehearsed this as well.
Spontaneously, we're going to pull the raffle.
Yay!
I don't know. You can't get this stuff, can you? Yeah. Right. Okay. Peter Gore. Peter Gore, you have won a CD. Fantastic. Peter Gore is not here. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad it was you, Peter. Yeah. I'll give it to you next time I see you. Yep. And for the toilet roll.
Woohoo, wait, drum roll, please.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alice. Is it my writing? Yes. No, it's my eyes.
It's one of the Alice Smith lot. There's quite a lot of Alice Smith people here. Yeah. Are you going to take it for the crowd? That's good. Hooray! She's on a roll. Okay, now we're going to have the spontaneous last song from Wildwood Jack. Thank you.
Before we take a break.
Before we take a break,
Do
yes.
some more, yeah.
Yeah, and then we're gonna, all hell will let loose after that, after the break. Yeah, in here anyway. At home, you can do what you like. Okay. Right, one more song in the first half.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We can edit all that little bit out of the live stream, can't we? That bit you just did.
I'm hoping you'll edit most of it out, to be honest.
That's it. That's it. Well, we thought we'd finish with this song. Sometimes in our winters, we like to take a song we like and deconstruct it and get under the bonnet and mix our metaphors around and that sort of thing.
Make a rhubarb crumble three
Make it.
ways.
That's it.
Get on with it.
We've whetted your appetite for the break now. We rehearsed that bit as well.
She lives in a dream and waits at the window, wearing the face that she keeps in a jar by the door. Who is it for, all the lonely people? Where do they all come from? All the lonely people, where do they all belong? Father Mackenzie, he's writing the words for a sermon that no one will hear. No one comes near, look at him working, darning his socks in the night when there's nobody there. Nobody cares, all the lonely people, where do they all come from? All the lonely people, where do they all belong? Thank you very much.
That was lovely. What a brilliant version of that song. I thought I'd heard it enough, but that was just lovely. Really, really good. Thank you, Wildwood Jack. Thank you. It's been brilliant. Thank you to Phil, who's taken lovely photos and fed me words that I've ignored. To Roger. To John and Grace and Chris and out the back, Sandra, in Galashiels, Lizzie and Danny, who've been feeding stuff to all sorts of places like Facebook and, you know, the interweb stuff. And also in her pinny at the bar, Una! Fabulous, yeah. Who failed to win the yacht in the raffle for the 96th week running. Yeah, brilliant. Anyway, thank you very much. And we've got coming up, it's going to be on the screen soon, all sorts of people. Next week, we've got Hannah Sanders and Ben Savage. They're really, really good. Come back and see them. They're fantastic. On April the 7th, we've got Tom McConville. Now, who have you seen Tom McConville? You need to come and see Tom McConville. He's a Geordie, like me, so I'm going to go all Geordie now. And he plays the fiddle and he sings songs at the same time. And how clever is that? He's doing a workshop in the afternoon to show you how to do it. If you play the fiddle, you can come and do that 3 to 5. And then he's just very, very funny. You know how Geordies sometimes are just very, very funny. And he just makes me feel at home. It's great. And then on April the 14th, we've got Jeff Lakeman and Rob Murch. Have you seen them? They've got such a good on-stage relationship, you know, a bit like these two, only not married. Yeah. And then we've got Southering on the 21st, who do very interesting. They've sort of worked folk songs from a woman's perspective, and they're great. They sound gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And then on April the 28th, we've got Pat Turner and Lynn Herald. You must have seen them. Has anyone seen them? They're two women who one of them worked in A&E, and she writes songs about some of the experiences of some of the people who turn up at A&E. It's just very, very, very funny women. Yeah. They have you in stitches. Way, boom, boom. Yes, please come back. Please come back. You fed me the most wonderful lines this evening. It's great. Anyway, I have to say thank you very much to Wildwood Jack, to all you people at home. And the rest of us, we're going to have a break, and then we're going to come back and see more of them. So thank you very much from Rosalind Court. Goodbye.